Great. Now, this is the time to add the color that we worked in the beginning of this video, remember? So now you will grab this detail and we will sew it together, not sew it, we will crochet it together in this position, okay? So find the two central stitches here and mark them with some stitch marker or some piece of different color yarn, which is my case, what I'm gonna do. I tell you this because maybe your stitch from the beginning of the round can be in a different position. So it's the best if you find the central two stitches. So here I add the stitch marker in the first central stitch, this one over here. So I know that it's these two stitches, right? And the central and the finished stitch over here. So now I count how many stitches I have from that first position until the second one, because we wanted to remain like this, right? So that is the position we want. So these stitches we will crochet together once we are on that side of the work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we have, this is the first stitch that I need to crochet together. Okay, so I'll just mark here so I know where is it. I hope this was clear for you because we want the color, the front color, to be in the front of the toy, right? So that is the position we want. So we need to start crocheting in this part of the collar, okay? So I will work slip stitch crocheting both of them together, okay? I told you before I went a bit over the top with these patterns. They are advanced. But good, you'll learn something here. Okay, so this is the second one. Just remember to mark the stitches. It's very easy if you add the stitch marker where you should crochet together the color. Okay, so I'm on my second one here, and I will work this slow and together with you. So we are sure to work everything nice together and you know how it's done. Okay, so for the next one here, all right, that's super good. So you can see it like this. The neck of the bunny have 18 stitches, right? The collar that you work in the beginning of the video have 16 stitches. So the two remaining stitches you have from difference between the neck and the collar, it will be the two central stitches in front of the bunny. Okay? So here I'm almost arriving here in the center. Right, and it's getting easier. You see, as we go making the slip stitch, the color will settling and it's less confusing. Great, so now I will remove this stitch marker. And here, so we don't work crocheting together with the color. It's done the stitches for this side. So 1 and 2 slip stitch without anything, okay? And look at this, very nice effect, this color, I'm very happy. Now we will continue working the round, but we need to bring it back. You know, let me just put this stitch marker here. This is the beginning of my round, so I will not remove this stitch marker here, okay? So I will leave this for now because that will continue being the beginning of my rounds. Okay, now let's start working the collar from this front part to the end and finishing the round, okay? So this is the first stitch here. You just need to find the way and to look the stitches and find your stitches. But I did a poll in the community tab here on the YouTube channel, and I asked if you guys know how to locate and count your stitches. And 85% of you answered that you know where the stitches are. So I believe finding the stitches here will not be a problem in the collar for you. But if it is, leave me a comment in the box below with your questions and I will clarify as much as I can here. Super good. So we are almost done with this round. And this, I have to say, this is the most complicated part of this pattern here, is to add this color in a very nice way. Ah, look where I am. I arrived here. Is this my last stitch? No, it's not. Or it is. It is my last stitch. You see? That's why it's good to never remove your stitch marker. Here we go. My last slip stitch here. Aha, but now we have a color change because now we are back working with white. Okay, so we'll change here now on my last slip stitch to the white color. Super good, but now let's just fasten this off, cut and tight a very tight knot here. It will help us out to work this next round. Here we can just give a simple knot because this will be facing, that's not good. Let me insert this needle back again. This will be facing inside of the toy, so just give very simple and very effective knot here. Super good. Okay, now you see it's tight and it's firm and we can work very nice here, our stitch, our round. Super good. I will just hide this inside so it's not confusing here for us. But look at this. It's a very good result, right? So it's worth the trouble to adding the color here. I hope it's not too complicated for you. Okay, now we are working in this round over here. You see that we have a slip stitch on it. So here we will work only in the front loop of the stitch that we work with the slip stitches for the collar, okay? So you will work only in the front loop, 2 single crochet, 1 increase, okay? Repeat 6 times and you should have 24 stitches at the end of this round, all right? So here just the front loop, so 2 single crochet, I have it here, and now I will work my increases. Ha! Super good. Look at this. This is very cute. I will continue working this round. And it may be a little bit awkward to grab your white rabbit right now, but try to figure it out what it's more comfortable for your hand. That can help and speed up the process. Super good. So now we can see here the head is starting to grow. And we will work here once again. You can see this round inside of the head from the slip stitch. And we will work here for round 19 again with increases. So you work 3 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have a total of 30 stitches at the end of this round. All right? So let's go it here. Now it's starting to get easy again. So 3 single crochet, very nice, and 1 increase. Super good. So you repeat this 1, 2, 3, and increase all the way until the end. Great. It's looking very nice, this shape. Now we'll work again one more round with increases. For round 20, you will work 4 single crochet, 1 increase, repeat 6 times, and you should have 36 stitches at the end of this round. Super good. And now my first increase. 1 and 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the increase, it's over here. Great. Look at this, it's looking very nice. Now I'll add here my stitch marker and let's move on here for the rounds. Now we arrive the size of the head we want, and we will work here a couple of repetitions in this round. So for round 21 to 25, you will work just 36 single crochet, okay? So here once again it's a piece of cake. work your repetitions here, and I will come back once we start the decreases. All right? Enjoy your single crochet. Super good. We have it here already, our face. Now for round number 26, we start with the decreases, okay? So for this round, you will work 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 30 stitches at the end of the round. Count how many stitches you have, always. It's very important. Okay, my first repetition is done. Work all the way around. And let's move on for round 27. So here you will work 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 24 stitches at the end of this round. So 3 single crochet here, and now my decrease. Super good. Moving on for the next round, you will work 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 18 stitches at the end of this round. Okay, we are almost done with this body. That's great. Now let's move on, and I will catch you up at the end. Once you finish with round 28, you will stop for adding stuffing material a little bit. And once you're done adding stuffing material, we will work round 29. So this is the last round for this bunny body. Here you will work 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 6 times, and you should have 12 stitches at the end of this round. So 1 single crochet here and 1 decrease. Okay? Move on, 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and so on all the way until the end. Once you're done, let's fasten this off. So cut this thread, leave a tail for sewing. And here I will add this tail in my tapestry needle. And for now, we will work here only in the front loop. So introduce your needle here only in the first loop of the stitch. First loop, always the first loop. Okay, so let's work here all the way until the end. So we'll grab 12 first loop here that we have. And once you have all the stitches inside, then you pull it very tight and you will close this circle, okay? And once again, we will wave in this tail inside the first round of the stitches here. And then you hide the remaining tail inside of the toy. Super good. So this is looking very nice body. All right, moving on now, we will start working the ears of this bunny, okay? So one more time, we'll start here with a magic ring or a magic circle. And you will work inside this magic ring 6 single crochet, okay? So this, you know already this process. We worked this in the beginning of this video. So this is 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? Close this tight and let's move on for the next round. Here you will work 6 increases once again. So you'll work 2 single crochet inside each stitch. At the end of the round you should have 12 stitches. Let's work here real quick. The second repetition, and I will move on a bit fast forward. All right, this is great. Let me just double secure the beginning of my tail like I always like to do. And now we'll give some length here, the size of these bunny ears, okay? So for round number 3 to 7, you will work 12 single crochet. So here, once again, it's very simple and easy. Work all your repetitions here, all of your rounds, and I will catch you up for the instructions for the next round. Super good. We have some size here, right? So we'll work a decrease for round number 8. 4 single crochet, 1 decrease, repeat 2 times only. And you should have 10 stitches here at the end of this round. So the first repetition here, work with you. This is my first decrease. Super good. And now I'll work here very fast the second repetition. That's very nice. Look at this. Super good. Flatten now your bunny ears because we will work together the sides closing the ears, okay? So you have 10 single crochet in total, right? When you fold it, you have 5 in one side, 5 in the other, and you will crochet the sides together like this. The first stitch is a bit tough to take because they are very close to each other, of course, it's the first and the last. But after that, it's completely fine. You see this second one, it's already together. It's very easy to crochet. So here, let's work. This is my second stitch. And the third. Super good. 4. And one more. The last one, stitch number 5. Super good. So we are done with this. Look at this, flatten a little bit. And like this one, let me just cut this tail, leave here for sewing later. And now we will work a detail so we can, make it this pattern a little bit, better. So with the light pink, you'll chain 6. And here we go with the details again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so you skip 2 stitches from the hook, those 2 chains. And for the first round, you work row, right? You're working rows here. 2 double crochet. So I did my first double crochet here. And now my second double crochet. All right. And then we'll do 1 half double crochet here. And 1 single crochet in the last chain. That's it. That's it. Very simple, right? Okay, so let me cut this yarn with the tail for sewing. I will add this in my tapestry needle just to wave this inside. We don't need this beginning of this tail, right? Super good. That's it, just a little bit, just to hide. We will sew this now in the ears, so this will not be showing. Great. So we have the detail of inside the ear ready. Again, I add in my tapestry needle this leftover here of this tail for sewing. And I will just bring this to the front, to the first stitch just over here, and we will sew it in the central part. Look at this, super cute. Okay, so the first stitch will be here in the central part of this ear, right? We have 5 stitches, so on the stitch number 3, it's where you will start. Okay, now we bring this. You see, this little dot will be seen from the back, from the behind, but that's it, because now on we will crochet taking just the surface here of the ear, okay? And take stitch by stitch and start sewing. 1 stitch from the ear, 1 stitch from the detail. Very easy. This is super easy to do. It's just a little bit more work for you. All right, I will move this fast. There is nothing new here. 1 stitch from the ear, 1 stitch from the detail. And once you're done, you fasten this off, you hide this remaining tail inside, and flatten this ear a bit better. And look at this, how cute is this? Perfect. Very nice.